You guys, I'm leaving for my first trip of 2025 in just 2 days. And we still have so much to do before then, so come along with me as I tackle my to-do list. I've still got to pack, I've still got to clean, and I still have work to do, so let's get started. So right now it's 11:36 a.m. I might have let myself sleep in a little bit because I wasn't feeling that well yesterday. So that means first things first, we gotta get something to eat because we gotta nourish our bodies.
My studio is a mess. What else is new? Hi, my name's Tammy. I am an artist and a small business owner and
So it's now just shy of noon and I'm about to start the first shoot of the day. Yes, there's more than one shoot that I need to tackle before I leave. I am not a procrastinator. I mainly did this because otherwise I would have had 4 deadlines yesterday, and that's just like way too insane. I'd rather have 2 deadlines on Friday and another 2 on Monday, even though that's the day I'm leaving, just to give myself some more space and time to do good work for my clients and not be too stressed. So for today's first shoot, this is the product. It is a peptide serum that has a lot of copper elements in it and blue lotus flower. So those are 2 very key components that I'm trying to incorporate. So I've got these really cool, beautiful blue crystals to use alongside this product, and to be honest, I haven't figured out how I'm going to style this yet, so that's a bit a different way of working for me. Usually I have my shoots super planned out in terms of the styling, but once I got these props, my initial idea just didn't really work with them, and I felt like it was more important to incorporate these props rather than to stick with my original idea. So here's, I have like copper, how do you do this? Copper, little like metal copper balls that I'm going to incorporate as well. I mean, also not all of these props need to be in the photo with the serum. So let's just see what we can come up with. So I think I'm going to still stick with the white background for now because I think that's really going to let the blue and the copper colors show. So yeah, if I don't really know where I'm gonna go with the styling yet, usually I just like to start with the product in the center of the shot and then just kind of style around it. See if we can incorporate some of the larger size props in here to kind of go with the size proportion of this bottle. And then go alongside the larger props idea, let's add this copper ball. Maybe somewhere around there. I'm in now with the lotus, the dried lotus leaves or flowers. Just gonna try and scatter it around. And it's nice, and obviously I'm gonna crop this in a lot closer, but I just feel it's a little bit blank looking. And I think part of the reason for that is probably because it's just like a plain white background. I don't want to over clutter this image. I want to keep the focus on these really important, strong elements. So what I think I'm going to do is maybe just play up the background a little bit so it looks less stark. And I'm going to try doing that by making use of bamboo leaf shadows, because bamboo is another important element in this formulation. And okay, it's not perfect, it's super crooked, but I really like a lot of where this is heading. Bamboo, soft bamboo leaf shadows, kind of just gives it a little bit more dimension and more of a sense of depth and space. Okay, yes, I think we have finally landed on something that I'm pretty happy with. I like how these leaves somehow kind of surround the bottle and the scene specifically, so they're not too scattered looking. I'm going to brighten up the bottle and a couple of other elements during editing. And so the one other little trick that I want to show you guys for this one photo, so you see how this is like a little bit of an awkward reflection on this one copper ball, like it's essentially reflecting myself, the background light, and the table. So we're gonna fix that, and I'm gonna show you how. So this is the copper ball in question. You see how it's like really reflective, so anything that's in front of the ball is essentially gonna show up on it when you take a photo. So in order to counteract that, what I'm gonna do is take my whiteboard, place it in front. So to kind of give it a little bit more of a white reflection on the top area, I don't mind it reflecting the bottom white table. So here you see we have the initial scene, and now it's just surrounded by whiteboards. So while it hasn't become a perfect solution, pretty much all I need to do at this point is just blend myself, this little black spot over here, out with the rest of the ball, and then just kind of blend this table edge line in, and that's it. It makes it a whole lot easier compared to what it was before, which I will show you for reference. Yeah, this was the before. Super awkward looking patches. So one other key component that I forgot to include up until now, thankfully I remembered it before I started to disassemble the setup, was water. Because hydration is a key component of this particular product, I wanted to incorporate water elements somehow. So just to make things easier for myself, I'm going to just set this up on a tripod and a self-timer, and then I'm going to act as Mother Nature and pour the water. So it's now 12:36 p.m. and let's move on to the next shoot. That went smoothly. It is now 1:02 p.m. so we are making pretty good on time. So right now the only thing I have left to shoot is just like a simple texture shot video just for their copper peptide products. Kind of interesting, last shoot I did was featuring their copper peptide serum, and now this is a different brand, but again with the copper peptide. If this is a new trend in skincare, you must let me know. And because I haven't honestly gotten around to getting a macro, like a true proper macro lens for my camera yet, a lot of times for these like super up close texture shots, I've honestly just been attaching a macro lens to my iPhone and just filming it on there. So that's what I'm going to do for today's shoot. Yeah, so all you have to do to use it is just, I only have one lens on my phone, but all you have to do is just clip it to like your main lens, not the one that's the 1.5 zoom or whatever it's called that's on the newer models of the iPhones. Yeah, there you go. It's actually 12:40 p.m. So today's Sunday, which means I actually leave for my flight tomorrow. And if you're wondering if I'm ever going to get around to packing, the answer is yes. But first, I really want to tackle the mess that is this studio. So, cue the cleaning montage. Okay, time for some redecorating. I actually scored these ginormous storage bins at Target the other day for just $5 each, and I thought that would be a good option to switch out these cardboard boxes and definitely more sightly, so let's do it. So if I'm being honest, a lot of the stuff that's in these boxes is just kind of like extra props that I don't end up using very often. A lot of it I should be going through and just kind of clearing out or getting rid of some things, but we don't have time for that today. So we're just gonna shove it in these storage bins and tackle that when I return. But at least I won't have to look at this mess anymore. I know you've probably seen this hideous eyesore in the back of my vlogs, and you guys are too kind to not comment on it. Yeah, that is so much better. Checking in, and the time is now 2:02. I had to work on a couple of other things until I got to this point where, oh my gosh, we are finally packing for this trip. So clothes is primarily what I'm just bringing with me, and I'll show you what that process is looking like. So I've kind of just dumped out everything, well not everything, but most of the things I was thinking of bringing for this trip on my bed. It just looks like chaos right now, but believe me, there is a rhyme and reason to all this. And that is because I'm absolutely loving using Notion so much that I created a little template for planning out trip outfits. Yes, and I will go over this more in detail right now on the big screen so you can see it better. So here is my Notion page for planning and organizing Taiwan outfits. I'm using this mainly as a packing list. So first off, I have a gallery view of roughly 15 to 20 different outfit ideas. Some of the outfits are variations of each other, and I have slightly fewer outfits than trip days because I think it's natural to repeat looks. Each outfit has its own separate page, and I've simply labeled them by number. So in each outfit page, I have included reference images I just found on Pinterest for how to style it. And the outfit numbers are arbitrary, not based on the order I plan on wearing them, although that is something you can do. And I can also add in any comments. For example, this one I will probably only wear for the flight, and that's it. Also included in each outfit's page are the clothing item tags. So basically there's a tag for each piece of item in the entire outfit. Outfit number 2 consists only of the crew top and jogger pants, so those are the 2 tags there. If I decide to add a cardigan to this look, for example, I'll add the cardigan tag. The other strategy I had was to plan multiple outfits around a few key pieces. So one of these key pieces being a trench coat, for example. You can see I have at least 5 trench coat looks planned. Or my denim maxi skirt would be another example of a key piece. There's about 4 to 5 outfits total as well. So if you go back to the trench coat example, I want to make sure I have enough outfit options to justify packing something that takes up so much space. Filtering any of the clothing items allows me to see how many looks I have planned for it. And because each clothing item in all the outfits has a tag, this can also act as a packing list. So hopefully that provides some inspiration for you to use when you're either outfit planning for trips or for photo shoots, and any other use you can think of for the template. The link will be in the description box below. But more importantly, before I start dumping stuff into my suitcase, there are some outfits that are kind of like new to me, and even though they seem really, really basic, I kind of wanted to try them on just to double check that they work as outfits before I commit to packing them for a trip overseas. So cue the fashion show. Because I'm doing this in such a hurry, I'm honestly just gonna throw stuff over what I'm currently wearing. It's just for a quick idea of how things actually end up looking. And plus, I'm too lazy to close the curtains that are giving us this wonderful natural daylight right now. Okay. Let's tuck this undershirt in because that's not going to be part of the outfit. Pretend you didn't see that. I think this is good. I just kind of worried a little bit about the proportions. I think this is fine. Yeah, I love how the back looks. Cool, okay. Done, you're coming with me. So I feel like a lot of outfits that I'm kind of trying on revolve around this sweater because I think it's such a nice basic piece, but the fit of it, because it's kind of slightly slouchy and unique, it's not really something that can be fully tucked in, so it doesn't have that complete versatility. So I'm just kind of curious to see how it looks with a lot of other pieces. I usually just end up wearing like pants with this sweater. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit for this trip, and obviously when you wear 2 more extra layers than what you intended, everything's a little tight. Actually, this is not bad. Let's try with a belt. Because I'm wondering, does it look weird if I include a belt, but then you can't see the belt from the back because it's only a half tuck and it's slouchy? I am probably overthinking. Yeah, it's cool. I feel very Asian cash in this outfit, like I could be in like an ad for Muji or something. Okay, one more option to try, but I think, I don't know, I'm wondering if I'm just overpacking at this point. Similar, slightly less slouchy gray sweater, because I notice I'm not bringing anything gray, and that's always kind of a staple color in my wardrobe. I think this blends with the blue denim a little bit better as well. Yeah, I think I kind of like this a bit better. I might just do it with this sweater. One more lightweight sweater can't hurt. It's like the best thing to have, honestly, during this season for the weather over there.
d'embarquement de 02.
Please hold handrail. Please allow passengers to pass on left.
Airlines is paging for the following passengers: Liano, Regina, Manalang, for documents and have your boarding passes.
All travelers, if any unknown person attempts to give you any item, including luggage to transport on your flight, do not accept it.
Good evening.
Please stow your large carry-on baggage in the overhead compartment.
So,